National League takes us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw right away. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Here's Nix. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down. Incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Nix looking to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he finds his target. It's Schultz.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they've got to slow him down on passes just because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
To throw. Here's Nix. We'll get that complete to Vele. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. On the sneak, it's Nix. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skim through the end zone for a touchback here.
They're on 35-yard line.
got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180. 11.
Now Burrow changing the look. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And they'll push forward to the 47, gain of 2. If you look at this Bronco defense, they've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. 180. 11. 11, Thomas.
Burrow on play action. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
11.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
11, MC, tight.
Here's Burrow. Oh, it's deep for Duvernay. Oh, no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on. somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
At the 17-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now it's Nix. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Arnold Ebiketie able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Deep to return is Darius Davis. Let's take it at around the 40. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They'll give up the middle to Perkins. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Bengals at 4-5, a game under 500. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
They go play action with Burrow. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Get set. Wide 80. Shot.
Inside handoff, Perkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 2, ready? Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
Here's Perkins on first down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Gun. Stop. 180. Movement. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 180. 12.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Big 13. Stop.
Now the pistol, Perkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Burrow. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more... There he goes, left side. And all all the way home for a Broncos score. Jaleel McLaughlin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Broncos 14, Bengals 3.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
14, Bengals 9.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
49-yard line.
Nix to the air. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
To throw is Nix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Looking to throw. Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On first down, it's Schultz. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Nix from the shotgun. That's taken in left side by Velo. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
To the right side, he's got Velo. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the short.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to widen their advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
One, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
11. Gun.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain of 39 that time.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
A hand off to Perkins. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Couple of Broncos there in on the tackle. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second down and 8.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right shot. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Let's get set. 180.
Burrow will throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Here's Nix. He's got Njoku over the middle. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Second down and inches. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First down, Denver.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw, here's Nix. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Nix. Incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's second and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they go play action now. Burrow looking deep here for Chase. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
A very limited time left to get in the field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking deep here for Chase. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Here we go. Right 80. Right side. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right side. Punt. 11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
11. Got.
Burrow on play action. Looking deep here for Chase. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right in. 11. 11. Got.
Now it's Burrow. He's got it complete to Perkins. Here comes third and the length of the football.
Brings up third down.
11.
And Burrow going to change the play.
11.
They'll try to pick it up with Perkins. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Gun, 12. Got. Right 80. Right shot. Got.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80. Right shot.
Now it's Burrow. This is caught. It's Brown.
He's throwing the ball so bad that he's completing the ball. That's so crazy.
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
On the give, it's Perkins. And he'll get 4 there and then about the 12-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now.
11, mighty.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shot.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Devin Duvernay, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Broncos 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense. But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now it's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And some room to work. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him the first down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
Throwing Nix. That's going to be caught by Samuel. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Hat tick to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's a give up the middle. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Broncos have retaken a third-quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead. That could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
10 at the 40-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow.
Man, they're gonna keep not picking the ball off.
Higgins was the intended target.
It make no damn sense.
Second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Get set. White 80. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. A misconnection there, and he's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Here we go. Can. Stop. 11. Stop.
And Burrow going to throw again. A short throw taken in by Conklin. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. To throw is Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Nix to the air. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. The send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 44 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Big 13. Big 13.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
Stop.
On 1st down, back to Perkins. He's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Perkins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Burrow looking to pass. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And so close, he gets it to the run. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
1st and goal, Perkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he used his quickness to make a play.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180. 11, 11.
Brown trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They get this out left. Touchdown. Devin Duvernay with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they're wisely just taking knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd and 7. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And we're going to Bucks as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Hold on a sec.
Nick's going to tap this forward. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Deebo Samuel, 27 yards. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
The kick is good.
Important extra point up and through. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Start. Right 80. Right shot. 12. Start.
Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. There he goes again. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Broncos use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll let Perkins carry to start the drive. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Get set. 180. Stop.
A final shot now for Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Broncos, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7.
Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet.